Hello, everybody. My name is Braylon, and today I'm coming at y'all with a recap of what happened yesterday in the NBA. A little NBA discussion, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to go over 3 games today. Everything that happened yesterday. And boy, there was a lot of things going on in the NBA playoffs yesterday. You had one team getting absolutely slaughtered in their own stadium, getting trounced. You have a 7 seed forcing a game 7, and then you had a dude talking trash and backing up the talk, eliminating what I thought would be, a team coming out the West this year. So, without further ado, enough yapping from me. Let's get into it. Starting off in the ATO with the New York Knicks and the Atlanta Hawks. Game 6. And, to say this was a beatdown and a massacre would be doing a disservice to every single massacre ever. This was a good old-fashioned whooping. This is like when you do something bad as a kid, and instead your mama go outside. She usually grab a switch off the tree or whatever. Instead, she pulls the whole thing out the ground and just starts slamming you with it. That's how this game felt. The Knicks at one point in this game led by 61 points. 61 points! OG Anunoby was looking like prime Paul Pierce, prime Kevin Garnett out there the way he was playing. He was playing out of his mind. The Hawks were like a D3 team. This was the best you can do, Atlanta? Really? This is the best you can do in a closeout game. A game that you needed to keep your season alive. And you're down 50. In the second quarter. I couldn't believe I go to check my phone. I thought I was getting hacked. I'm checking my phone like, ain't no way. I turned my phone off for a second. I thought my phone was glitching or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Turned it right back on. It was 60-19. 60-19. You're down 41. You're down 40. Knicks go on to win 140-89. Winning by 51, the 6th largest win in playoff history, tying them with, unfortunately, my Memphis Grizzlies back last year against the Thunder when they lost 131-80. The Hawks were abysmal in this game. I'm pretty sure throughout the first 20 minutes, they had 13 turnovers. That's rough. Nothing worked on offense. CJ McCollum completely disappeared. Jalen Johnson tried, but, Jalen Johnson with the big 3 to cut the lead to 55. It's just not going to do anything. And I got to give so much credit towards OG Anunoby. I forgot the dude existed. No, I'm just kidding. I knew he existed. He came alive in this game, man. 29 points, 7 rebounds, 4 steals, shot 11-14 for what I'm looking at right now. McHale had 24 points. Carlton Towns only took 4 shots, by the way. And he had triple-double. He had 12 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists. Jalen Brunson didn't have to do much. He only played 29 minutes. Probably because they took stars out very early. Because why risk injuries when you're up by 50? He had 17 and 8. Josh Hart had 14. Mitch Robinson had 6. He got into a little scuffle with Dyson Daniels in the second quarter. Dyson Daniels ended up getting ejected because he tried to pull Mitchell Robinson's shoulder out. I don't know why. Frustration, I guess. You weren't doing all that fine earlier in the game where you're down by 30. I don't understand, bro. So, heck of a win by New York. They're moving on to the second round to take on either Boston and Philadelphia, who I'll get into in just a second. But Atlanta, y'all need to be relegated. Y'all need to be delegated to the WNBA. This is one of the most disgraceful, embarrassing performances maybe in sports history. This would if this was in MSG, if this was in New York, I would understand a little bit. Obviously, losing by 50 points in the playoff game is unacceptable in any way, but if you're on the road, I get it. Sometimes maybe the crowd you got in your head. You're at home. Game 6, season on the line, need a win. I know y'all weren't supposed to win this series, but come on, man. This is the best you can do. They went up 9-5 early on in the game, and then the Knicks outscored them 67-13. That doesn't even sound real what I'm saying. This game doesn't feel real, dog. This is like when you're playing your brother on 2K and you behind his back, you put your sliders all the way up and you put his sliders all the way down and you just start cooking. Insane, man. But enough talking about the Knicks slaughtering the Hawks. Let's go over to Philadelphia. The Sixers force a Game 7, beating the Celtics 106-93 at home. Down 3-1. You thought it was over? No. Tyrese Maxey walked in the door, said, not so fast. Not so fast. Yo, Tyrese Maxey he's so cold, man. He's becoming one of my favorite players. Like, he already was one of my favorite players because the dude he's always smiling. That's the thing with him. He's always just so, jolly, happy all the time. It's for good reason. The dude might be like a top 3-point guard in the NBA right now the way he's playing. 30 points, 50% shooting. He's been cooking over the last couple games, cooking the whole season, and is single-handedly keeping the Sixers alive. Joel Embiid didn't have the best shooting night, but just having him out there is huge, especially with him just staying healthy. That's just what the Sixers need. If Joel Embiid can just stay healthy and play consistent basketball, this team can go somewhere, man. Playoff P, man. Playoff P came back. First he was Playoff P, then he was Podcast P, then he was Pandemic P, then he was Percocet P. We got Playoff P back, man. 23 points, 8 of 17 shooting, knocked down 5 threes. It's so good to see Paul George back playing basketball at a high level. It makes me so happy. VJ had 14 and 8. Kelly Oubre, by the way, not only did he have 14 points and 9 rebounds, he was playing some really good defense this game. I ain't gonna lie, he was cooking out there on defense. Shout out to Kelly Oubre. Right, that's really all from the Sixers side. Boston disappointed me, man. I ain't gonna lie. Tatum only had 17 points. It's just not gonna be enough, bro. You gotta step up. You gotta give me more than 17, man. I get it, come off from Achilles injury, but you gotta give me more. Jaylen Brown, 18 points. You gotta give me more. No one else really stepped up at all. Oh, Derek White has been basically unplayable this whole playoffs. He's not knocking down threes. He's not really playing a lot good defense either. He's become a liability coming postseason. Payne Pritchard had 14, but he wasn't shooting well either. He only shot 6-16 from the field. Shot 1 of 8 from 3. They just really couldn't hit no threes tonight. They shot 12-41. Shot only 29% from downtown. Just really never got in a rhythm. And Philadelphia basically ran away with this game. They're up by as much as 23 in the fourth quarter. Celtics have no chance. I don't know what happened, but they better figure things out because this will be a massive indictment on Joe Mazzulla if they blow a 3-1 lead to the Philadelphia 76ers, one of their hated rivals. And listen, I'm one of the biggest Joe Mazzulla supporters ever. I love the dude. I think he's an incredible head coach, especially the stuff he's gone through, obviously having to, deal with the whole Tatum situation with him tearing his Achilles, having to work around that. Jaylen Brown's been playing great basketball. And you got all these role players they have stepping up, making big impacts, making big contributions. But it just feels like he's not coaching. He's just not coaching well, man. His rotations are screwed up. They're just chucking threes, not really moving the offense in a cohesive way. Just a bunch of running around, man. And that's not going to win you a playoff series. I get it's the Sixers, but they better lock in for Game 7 because they don't. Oof. And I know how Boston media sometimes be, bro. Joe Mazzulla, you better lock in. But the final game I'm going to talk about today, from yesterday, the Minnesota Timberwolves, man. Taking down the Denver Nuggets and Nikola Jokic. 110-98. They eliminated the Nuggets. And my playoff bracket is already cooked because I was one of the people that picked the Nuggets to come out of the Western Conference. Let me talk about it, man. This is probably the most embarrassing loss of Nikola Jokic's career. Mainly because the Timberwolves here in this Game 6 are undermanned as all get out. No Anthony Edwards, obviously. No Dante DiVincenzo. No Ayo. No Kyle Anderson. We didn't even know Ayo wasn't going to be playing until a couple minutes before tip-off. He's not there. He just scored 40 points a couple games ago. You're thinking, well, this is going to Game 7. Like, there's no way the Timberwolves, who were playing 8 players against a Nuggets team that's relatively healthy, only missing, I'm pretty sure Aaron Gordon is hurt. I forgot Aaron Gordon was hurt. He's got a left calf injury. Also missing Peyton Watson. You can blame injuries all you want, Denver, but they just simply didn't show up to play, man. And Minnesota, despite being undermanned, find a way to get it done at home. They lock in, and mainly, Mr. They're all bad defenders. Mr. They got KD, but we got Jaden McDaniels. You know what I'm saying? Jaden McDaniels locked in this game. 32 points, 10 rebounds. Had a huge steal at the end of the game to lock the game up. He was right. He was right the whole time. The Nuggets are just really bad defenders. Every single person on the team. He was cooking them in this game, man. I'm so proud of Jaden McDaniels because, you know how a lot of guys, they talk trash. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dudes that they talk the talk, but they can't walk the walk. My man, Jaden McDaniels, sprinted walk. He started sprint walking. He was playing insane in this game. I'm so proud of him. He put the team on his back without Anthony Edwards. And also, Tanner Shannon Jr., big shout out to him. 24 points, 6 rebounds, 2 steals. Young dude from Illinois, finally got an opportunity to really shine. And despite all the injuries, locks in. This game had a huge layup to basically seal the deal. Randall scored 18. He didn't shoot the ball particularly well. Well, you already know Big Jelly was out there. He had 15, 7, 4. Great game from him. All around, Timberwolves found a way. They clawed. They scratched and clawed, man. They found a way. So what good teams do. Shout out to Chris Finch, man. He coached an incredible game. With what they're dealing with, being so undermanned, the fact that they're even able to win this game, round of applause. Now we gotta talk about the Nuggets. Boy, that's a disappointment. That is a large disappointment. And you can say probably for the first time in his career that Nikola Jokic did not play like the best player in the league. And you can even argue at this current moment he's not the best player in the league because simply he ain't have it this series. He just did not have it. He was not playing like the best player in this series. He's not playing like the best player in the world. I know his counting stats are insane. In this game he had 28, 9, and 10. He shot the ball pretty well. He just didn't come up big enough. Just didn't quite do enough to get him over that hump. And you could say, oh, they're missing Aaron Gordon. Oh, they're missing Peyton Watson. Minnesota's missing half their roster. No Ant-Man, like I said. No Dante DiVincenzo. No Ayo. No Kyle Anderson. They're even more injured than y'all. And y'all could not lock in. Mainly Jamal Murray. It's the best you can do, bro. It's the best you can do. 4 of 17. 4 of 17 in a closeout game. This is the best you can do. Jamal Murray, you disappeared, man. You disappeared off the map. Heck, you went to Cancun early, man. I'm so disappointed with you. You're supposed to be the Robin to Jokic's Batman. You weren't even Wonder Man, bro. You were garbage. You're supposed to be Jamal Murray. You're out here playing like Gabe Vincent. Like, I don't even know what to say about that one. Cam Johnson even stepped up. He had 27 points. He was cooking in this game. Hardaway was playing pretty nice. Christian Brown was playing like garbage. I don't even. He was just out there touching people. he was just out there touching people. Played 28 minutes, scored 3 points. Was just out there touching people, dog. So, I don't know where the Nuggets go from here, man. This is a huge disappointment for them in a year they were supposed to be contending. They go out sad in the first round of the postseason. Nikola Jokic. It's a lot of talks, a lot of discourse online that he may or may not be the best player in the league anymore. Especially after this performance, but hey, man. Shout out to the Timberwolves. And also, by the way, one more thing before I end this off. The discourse around Rudy Gobert has changed, man. Throughout all these years, Rudy Gobert has been getting hated on for just simply existing on the basketball court. Y'all gotta take off your tinfoil hats and give this man his round of applause. Because he was locked in. Not only just playing incredible defense on arguably the best player in the sport. He was putting him in a torture chamber, dog. Like, hold on, bro. Like, what was it? Game 5, if I'm not mistaken. He put this man in a torture chamber. Which game was it? No, give me a second, bro. It was this game right here. Here. This was game 3. Timberwolves won by 17. Nikola Jokic. You know, the count stats are great. 27 points, 15 rebounds. Shot 7 of 26 from the field. 2 of 10 from the three-point line. Rudy Gobert was putting him in a torture chamber. Sent him to Alcatraz, Guantanamo Bay, waterboarded. Y'all have got to put some respect on Rudy Gobert's name, dog. He was locked in all series. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of this Timberwolves team persevering through the struggles of not having Anthony Edwards. Hopefully they can get him back against the Spurs because Lord knows they're going to need it. Plus, it's been great. There's a couple more games that come on today. Got the Pistons and the Magic. Pistons, for the love of God, please lock in, dog. My bracket depends on you. Like, maybe it'll be like 2003. Obviously, in 2003, Magic went up 3-1. The 8 seed Magic went up 3-1. I'm pretty sure Tracy McGrady said it after they won Game 4 of that series. He said, it's great to be in the second round. Then they lost the next 3 games. So, I don't know. Maybe the Pistons just turned back the clock all the way back to 2003 and they're able to get it done. But we will see. There's a bunch of other games coming on today. Cleveland and Toronto. Cavs trying to close out the series. I think this honestly goes 7. I think Toronto gets this win. I don't know. For some reason, I got this weird feeling that Toronto's going to force a Game 7. I don't know. And also got the Lakers and the Rockets. Yo, LA. Y'all playing around, man. I gave y'all a pass, like, for 2 games. Like, y'all just toying with them. Y'all cannot let the Rockets, like, KD's not even playing right now. And you let them force Game 6. You cannot lose this, man. Gotta lock in, but that's all I gotta say, man. I'm finna go upstairs. I'm finna watch the rest of these playoff games. I'm finna lock in. Hopefully a lot of these teams can lock in, and that's all I gotta say, man. God bless y'all. Tell somebody you love them, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace.